Hello! It has been an unexpectedly long week. Work was ridiculously insane. I work at Starbucks and there was this stupid unicorn frappuccino thing going around the internet, and the internet can be really great sometimes. The internet just has this mob mentality. Social media can use that in a really positive way sometimes, like with the whole Women's March. That was a very, very positive movement that was created pretty much solely through social media. With the unicorn frap, we had the same sort of mom mentality, except for everybody was going to retail stores and unexpectedly bombarding retail employees. And it was just like the worst week ever. Not only did that happen, but on the day that I came out, I started to get like this really, really bad toothache. And I went to the dentist the next day to find out that I have to get 2 of my wisdom teeth retracted because they're both growing in sideways. And on this side, I got a gum infection because of the fact that it's growing in sideways. So I got referred to an oral surgeon. I called them. That's really fun. Gonna figure out what my insurance is going to do about that. Probably nothing. Oh, and one of the assignments that I submitted on Wednesday got a 0 because apparently I didn't submit it, even though I did submit it. So I just emailed my teacher about that because I went down half a letter grade because of it. I was at a 90 anyway, so not that big of a deal to me right now, but honestly, still a little irritating and sort of just like the cream of the crop to this lovely week. I'm going to be going out for fondue with my boyfriend, and I'm just going to take some time to relax with myself first. And I will answer some questions while doing so. So Allie's questions. Aside from reading and other Dana things we know and love, which small things or activities make you super happy that you don't think you engage in enough? I mean, at the moment it would be making YouTube videos because I was making them about 2 to 3 times a week. Now I'm lucky if I get one done every 2 weeks, which is very sad. That's something that I'd like to implement more, but just haven't. I constantly think about the fact that I don't create enough, and that makes me really upset. So making videos, but also just writing, that's something that I don't do ever, and it's something that I know that I would really enjoy if I actually got into it more. So that. A bit simpler, how is school? I just gave you a mini rant about school, but other than the fact that one of my assignments didn't submit, it is going quite well. Like I said, I'm getting a 90 in my English course, which is really nice, and we're working on day-to-day things like a conflict that really matters to you within your life. So I'm choosing recycling within my town because that's something that I do care very deeply about. And then my other course is social media, and it's just endlessly interesting. It's so great. And I have been slacking off so much more now than I did before just because everything's gotten harder, but I only have a few weeks left, so I'm just gonna push through it and things will be good again. The summer class that I signed up for is called McGlobalization, and it's just about McDonald's and how it's ruining society, so I'm really excited about that one. Anna asked me, how do you stay so motivated? This week has not been one of those good weeks where I stay motivated. However, last week I talked about where I write in an agenda and then I cross it out, and I learned today that apparently that sends dopamine levels to your brain, so that just gets you excited automatically. So maybe try crossing things off the list. That makes me feel good. Also just going around and cleaning and doing things first and just getting myself ready, then that gets me to actually do more things, so I like that. What's your favorite vegetarian/vegan dishes that you like to make? I like to make huge things that I could just keep in my fridge all week. So rice, I eat more rice than I ever imagined that I would. I have a 20-pound bag that I just purchased for $8 because I go through so much of it all the time. I love making that. I love making like black beans and rice and tomatoes and everything. Just lots of rice. What's your all-time favorite book? I used to say Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk, but I would also say The Stranger by Albert Camus. How did you and Allie meet? We met through a collab channel called Forever the 5 Kids that we were both on in the beginning of high school, so like 2009 or 10. And she used to live in Chicago, Illinois, and that's where my mom's entire side of the family is. So I have about 20 cousins over there and everything. We used to go there every single year. So we made a plan to meet each other in like 2011, I think, at my aunt's house. So we did that, and that was really exciting. And then the next year we went to Lollapalooza together, which was even more exciting. Lizzie asked, what inspires you? Lots of things, mainly other YouTubers, to be totally honest, because that's the form of media that I watch the most, and just getting ideas from other people makes me really happy, and listening to other people's ideas and just hearing intelligent people talk. Makes me feel more intelligent in turn. And then Liz had some questions as well. She said, which Gilmore Girls character would you marry if you had to? That would be Luke, 1000%. I hated all the other boys on Gilmore Girls, and even Luke has a bit of a temper for me. Like, I can't deal with aggression ever. It just annoys me because it's not something that I have inside of me. Like, I can be irate, but I can't deal with full-on aggression. But Luke, 1000%. Number 2, can you share your favorite piece of visual art? There, you could go so many ways with that. I'm going to suggest Abstract, which is a new Netflix series, and basically they take one artist and they focus on them through the entirety of the episode. That's gonna be my media. Look at that, just rolls right in there. Just Abstract, would highly recommend. The first episode is about the man who does the covers for The New Yorker. Number 3, what do you want to be known for / hope people say about you after you die? I remember seeing this in the beginning of the week and thinking about it and being like, do I want anybody to remember me after I died? And I don't think so, to be completely honest. I don't want to be known for anything. I just want, you know, if people remember me and they're like, oh yeah, I remember her, that's cool. But I don't want to be known for one specific thing. There are too many people in the world, and I feel like my impact should not be that strong that it would affect so many. That just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to say nothing. And on that note, I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the night and try to calm my nerves a bit, because now I'm just freaking out about school a little bit, and I'm just trying to like ease my nerves from work, and my nerves over here are hurting. So goodbye, see you next week.